So when I'm looking for wood, I often look on Marketplace because that seems to be the best place to locate down trees and stuff like that. And it's also where we get most of our customers for our firewood. And day before yesterday, I found this place where they tore down all these trees. I guess the city made this hospital do that. And they're beautiful cottonwood and some cedar, and they're just remarkable. I'll put some pictures in there. So my wife and I are going to go up tomorrow and get some of this wood. I'll probably be able to bring back just in our truck and little trailer about $1,000 worth of wood. I can go up there and cut the rounds. I was up there today and brought back a little bit, and I'm just amazed at how much wood is up there. And the guy figured it would be about a week before they started hauling it away if somebody didn't take it. They're pretty good size. I brought back the pieces that I cut up that I could lift myself. The rest are pretty heavy. And so my wife and I are going to go up, and I'll buck up, and then we'll load them in the trailer and truck and bring them home. But I'll show you tomorrow what I'm talking about as we're up there cleaning up some of this wood and bringing it down for our firewood business. I mean, all this wood here, I mean, look at that. It's just perfect hardwood, and it's incredible. Otherwise, this goes to either green waste or simply straight to the dump and gets buried. But you can see over here these wonderful logs that are just incredible. I'd like to be able to come up for a couple, 2 or 3 more days if I could, but it takes 2 people, at least for me, to lift that stuff. I'm not where I used to be when I was younger, but at 77, I'm still doing okay. Look at that. What a beautiful piece of wood. Look at that. Don't often find that here. We don't get much pine or fir or anything else like that in the Salt Lake Valley. So we're about 45 minutes from home, north of Salt Lake City, up in Ogden. And I found this wood, came up yesterday, picked some up, and my wife came up this morning. We had breakfast out, and then while I was bucking up wood, she was finding more wood for us. It used to be, the pile used to go way up there, it was huge. When I got here, this is what was left. And so I worked over here yesterday, and I did some wood over here as well. And the rest, this size here, I couldn't pick up, it's just too heavy. But my wife came up, bucked up a lot of wood, and let me just show you everything. This PV pole here is just so useful because I can pick up logs like this size here, lift one end in the air, and then it's easy to buck them up, move the PV pole down, and then I have this little grab hook here that I can move stuff with, and then I can always carry an axe, as you can see here, with a wedge, so I can cut wood that's going to compress from at the top, and I can keep it open while I buck it up. So this is how I get wood for our wood business. Since the city shut us down and we couldn't take wood from our friends who have tree services, I look for wood, and then I come up and get permission to get it and get as much as I can, and it works out really well. It's a lot more work, obviously, but it keeps us in wood. We make some money, enough for vacations and stuff, maybe help pay off a loan or 2 or something like that. But the most thing is we have wonderful customers that appreciate how we dry our wood and how much wood we sell for our $8. Of course, $1 is the bag that we bundle it in. So what a place to work. Look at behind me here, snow-capped mountains. That's the Wasatch Front that runs the length of the valley. It's where Snowbird and Park City and Alta and all that is. Don't have much snow up there. It's been a really bad year, but this is where we get to be day in and day out. And it's just absolutely incredible that this is the environment that we live in. Too bad that the political atmosphere here is so repressive. It's absolutely disgusting and horrible, but hey, what are you going to do? You know, you live here, you accept it, and you try and make changes that you think are perhaps more fair for everybody. It's not so discriminatory or racist or sexist. But this is Utah. You gotta take the good with the bad. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little excursion today. It was a beautiful day. can't complain. It's just amazing that we're having, well, today was only supposed to be high of around 46, but in a day or two it's going to be in the low 80s, which is absolutely outrageous for March. All our fruit trees are budding. If we get a cold snap, all the fruit that's grown in this valley here, which is substantial, will be ruined. The frost. Take care. Thanks for coming. See you later.